Hello everybody! If you didn't already know, humans have explored outer space more than our own ocean floor, which, if you think about, is kind of crazy. Over time, divers have uncovered some very shocking underwater artifacts, statues, and even creatures. Let's dive under the surface and take a look at 10 very strange underwater discoveries. Underwater Stonehenge. Did you know that there is a 9,000-year-old Stonehenge at the bottom of Lake Michigan? According to researchers, not only is there a complex site at the bottom of the lake, but diving expeditions have photographed intricate carvings on submerged boulders. It seems that scientists have definitely stumbled across an incredible ancient structure located at the bottom of Lake Michigan. Even though the discovery was made in 2007, only a few people have heard of its existence. An ancient city deep below the calm surface of Qiando Lake. In the Zhejiang province of China lie the mysterious ruins of two ancient cities dating back to the Han and Tang dynasties. Qiando Lake was created in 1959 when the valley at the base of the Wuxi Mountain was flooded to create the Xingyang Reservoir and Xinan River Hydroelectric Station. This was a massive government project that forced 290,000 people to relocate their homes, as more than 1,300 villages and tens of thousands of acres of farmland were flooded and submerged. In addition to the direct impact on local residents, two ancient cities located in the valley at the foot of the mountain were also submerged into the lake. Yonaguni Monument. When scuba diving instructor Kihachiro Arataki plunged into the water off the coast of the Japanese island of Yonaguni in 1986, he discovered an incredible sight. 6 meters below the surface lay a series of monoliths that he described as appearing to be terraced into the side of the mountain. The huge rectangular formations had strikingly perfect 90-degree angles, including straight walls, steps, and columns. Over the following years, experts descended upon the site in a bid to determine whether the structure was natural or man-made. Yet to this day, it remains a great unsolved mystery. Locomotives from another dimension. 30 years ago, a bunch of locomotives from 1850s were found at the bottom of the ocean, and to this day, no one knows how they got there. Archaeologists have discovered a train graveyard off the coast of New Jersey, where two rare locomotives from the 1850s lay preserved under 90 feet of water. It remains a mystery how the two steam engines were sunk. There's no historical record of them ever being built, and no record of them being lost. Lost Egyptian City. It is a city shrouded in myth, swallowed by the Mediterranean Sea, and buried in sand and mud for more than 1,200 years. But now archaeologists are unearthing the mysteries of Heraklion, uncovering amazingly well-preserved artifacts that tell the story of a vibrant classical-era port. Known as Heraklion to the ancient Greeks and Thonis to the ancient Egyptians, the city was rediscovered in 2000 by French underwater archaeologist Dr. Frank Gaudio and his team after a 4-year geographical survey. The ruins of the lost city were found 30 feet under the surface of the Mediterranean Sea in Abakur Bay near Alexandria. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. Since its discovery at the bottom of the Baltic Sea in May 2011, the anomaly has fascinated observers all over the world. Theories have ranged over its purpose since the Ocean X team discovered the object on sonar scans. To some observers, it is a UFO, the Roswell of the ocean, while others speculate that it's a Nazi anti-submarine defense or a plug to the underworld. But according to one expert, the strange and mysterious object, as described by the team who found it, is nothing more than glacial rocks that have been dragged across the ocean floor. Underwater River. Researchers working in the Black Sea have found currents of water 350 times greater than the River Thames, following along the seabed, carving out channels much like a river on land. The undersea river, which is up to 115 feet deep in places, even has rapids and waterfalls much like its terrestrial equivalents. If found on land, scientists estimate it would be the world's 6th largest river in terms of the amount of water flowing through it. Ice fingers of death. This phenomenon only occurs in specific conditions in the polar regions of the Earth, under blocks of floating ice. Unlike frozen freshwater, ice on ocean surface is composed of two elements. The ice crystal is relatively pure as the water excludes most of the salt during the freezing process. The remaining salty water stays liquid due to its lowered freezing temperature and creates highly saline brine channels within the porous ice block. Basically, anything these ice fingers touch die almost instantly. A sculpture park. Jason DeCare-Taylor used life casts made from materials that encourage coral growth to build an underwater installation on the seabed off the coast of Cancun, Mexico. The sculptures will form a new home for a variety of aquatic creatures at the Cancun and Isla Major National Marine Park and are designed to reduce the impact over 500,000 tourists have on the area's natural reefs every year. One of the more mysterious-looking underwater findings in this video, to say the least. Lord Krishna's Lost City. Dwarka, one of the best-studied underwater sites in India, has commanded much attraction. According to ancient Sanskrit literature, the Lord Krishna founded the holy city of Dwarka, which subsequently got submerged undersea. Marine archaeologist explorations off Dwarka have brought to light a large number of stone structures, which are semicircular, rectangular, and square in shape and water depth ranging in sizes. Mainstream scientists maintain that ancient Indian culture civilization goes back some 4,000 to 5,000 years, yet the ruins below the Gulf of Cambay go back at least 9,000 years, i.e., to the time when the area submerged underwater. What do you think about these underwater discoveries? Which was the strangest? Also, make sure you're subscribed to our channel for future videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.